What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Thanks for listening to the latest episode of the Get Right Podcast. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify to get notifications of new content. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you dig? Cue the music. Yo, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy T. It's the Get Right Podcast, man. And I'm never rolling solo, but we gonna be one short today because the homie Rod, he doing this thing, man. Shout out to pumpkin patches, man. It's that time of year, man. We in fall. It's October, Halloween, all that good stuff, man. I know he doing his thing, man. Probably lugging a big ass wagon of pumpkin patches, man. So I'm gonna say it for the homie Rod, man. But the word count about to be up on this show. But what up, though, for the homie Rod? And of course, I'm never rolling solo, like I said. So I got Mr. Misconception with me, the boy DC. What's good?
The one they hate to love, the one they love to hate.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy DC in the place to be. Shout out to the 80s. Shout out to Libra season. Shout out to the OVO. It's October. You know what I'm saying? Your boy birthday coming up.
All day.
10-4. Right. 10-4 is going down. So Libra season, OVO season, OVO gang. Let's go.
For sure, bro. Let's get it, man. And then we coming in another good weekend, man. You know, shout out Canelo, man. For those who saw that Canelo and Charlo fight, some are disappointed. I was disappointed because I picked Charlo, but that dude Canelo, man, that dude stalked Charlo the entire fight, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why you picked Charlo, but
I did, bro. I wanted us to win. I'm biased. I'm being biased a little bit, but I wanted us to win. And that was Charlo's belts to get, bro. That was his to get, man. Because Canelo been through a lot of weight classes and just going around taking belts, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that that Canelo's belts was on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
Well, yes, right, because he jumped up. So but he didn't lose his belts though, did he?
He didn't lose nothing.
So he had everything to gain and nothing to lose, basically.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, that's weak. I definitely thought he was scared. To me, he was fighting scared. To me, he was fighting to not get knocked out instead of fighting to win. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if maybe Canelo rocked him with one of those shots and he felt it for the first time. He's like, "Oh, this dude really got some strength," and he just didn't want to get knocked out for 12 rounds.
Yeah, he put him down on one knee. Charlo went down on one knee.
Yeah.
But no, Charlo better than that, man. And yeah, it was disappointing, man. But shout out Canelo, because Canelo, that dude, bro. 60 and 2.
Yep. You know, one of them came from
two. Oh, Floyd.
One of them came from Floyd. I forget who the other loss was.
I
know Floyd handed him an L though.
But and shout out to that, bro, because he's only 33 and he already fought 62 times. And one thing, Canelo for sure, he will fight 3 to 4 times a year. He don't duck smoke.
Nope.
And he said it. He said, when the next time you fighting, and he already said it. Hey, Cinco de Mayo, and he never misses a Cinco de Mayo. For those who follow Canelo, he does not miss a Cinco de Mayo week or weekend. So he said it. Whomever he said it in the ring at the post fight. It's like, man, whoever. He was like, man, when I'm locked in, you can't beat me. That's why I'm king. And then, you know, I know they was like, hey, what about Benavidez? What about so-and-so? What about so-and-so? And he was like, I don't care. Just know Cinco de Mayo, just sign them papers. So he won't all the smoke.
Yeah, and I think
I love him for that, though. He not a fighter that duck it. Like, him and Hine got to sign this, sign that.
No, he ain't ducking the smoke. He ain't. But, you know, I got to tell you, bro, that sounds like a little bit of a jab at my man TBE, bro. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a jab at Money Mayweather, bro.
No. It ain't a jab at Floyd at all. I'm talking about, honestly, it's a jab at mostly some of the boxers that's today.
Gotcha.
There's always too many him and Hine. But, well, let's sign here. Oh, man, why can't we fight there? Why can't we fight over here? And Canelo like, bro, just sign the paper, bro, so we just get it in.
Right.
So, like, you just tell me what you need, bro, so we can make this happen.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
So
I do
I
I
respect
like
him.
Canelo. I like Canelo, and honestly, I started liking Canelo more after he lost to Floyd. To be honest with you, I never really knew who he was per se until he fought Floyd Mayweather, and then the hype train started, and I started to learn more about him. And then, of course, he got beat by Floyd. But one thing that I've always kind of, I guess, admired about Canelo is that he takes his lumps and he learns from them. Because after he took that L to
I'm
Floyd,
about to say it turned him into a monster.
that man's
Something happened.
defense, yeah, it was his defense. Like he got to the point to where you damn near couldn't touch him, almost like Floyd. It's like he watched that film. He's like, what happened here? And he figured it out, and he kind of copied that recipe, bro. So yeah, definitely shout out to Canelo. To those of y'all who lost money betting on Charlo,
Nope,
shame
I
on
didn't.
you.
That's
I
what I
don't
don't
know.
bet.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all thought somebody gonna jump 2 weight classes. What's that? 12 pounds, something like that, and then handle somebody like Canelo, bro. Like Canelo, he one of them ones, bro. He ain't the one to play with. So
Yeah.
that was dope.
Yeah.
I watched. It was a boring ass fight, though. I will say that.
Mhm.
Uh, I went to the homie house last night to catch it. He fell asleep like on the 7th round. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, I actually stayed up.
Slow
I
hand
actually
clap.
stayed up, but the
Slow
homie
hand
was
clap.
over there asleep, huh?
Slow hand clap for you, bro. Because those who listen, bro, DC will be knocked out.
Bro, I ain't playing, dog. I am not playing, bro. Look, the body, that's the body speaking. When you fall asleep, that's the body speaking to your body needs rest. Don't ignore the body. Health as well. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those episodes.
Says the weekend warrior. The self-proclaimed weekend warrior, man.
Hey, man, balance. It's all about balance.
All day, for sure. Man,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
speaking of weekends, man, I'm gonna give you your flowers in this sense. Cause I'm gonna say you were right, bro. Hey man, hey bro, Lotto cold, bro. And I ain't talking
Bruh.
about looks, bro. She a solid MC. Again, I don't know if she writing everything 100%. I ain't going there, but for her to put it on wax, to deliver it, package it, all that, bro. She own it, bro. One of the things I've been noticing, man, this past few days, bro, the airwaves have been heavily dominated by the ladies.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying it in a bad way. It's a good thing. It's great. I love to hear it. When we went to go see Ryan Davis over dinner, you even said he's like, man, the women are, and I was like, it kind of all sound the same. He was like, bro, it sounds the same with the dudes too. So, to
Yeah.
your point, man, like, yeah, man, they're doing their thing, bro. Like
Oh yeah.
Lotto, I would say Lotto could possibly probably be the leader, but what do you think, bro? Like right now, I would say this year, 2023, especially probably this summer, it's been dominated by the ladies.
Oh yeah. If we talking about just 2023, to me, it's definitely the year of the ladies for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, when it's what's October at this point,
yeah,
so summer I would say is officially over if it wasn't considered over already. And now that the summer is over, I would say the summer smash has to be Lotto and Cardi B. Put it on the flow, has to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not
that's
granted,
fair.
I'm not really outside like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is me from behind my desk or keyboard or whatever it might be. But from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? Lotto out there. And if you outside, you probably listening to Lotto, you know what I'm saying? Or Lotto's playing at a party or at a kickback or pregame or a after party or something. Lotto is going to be in the building. Big Lotto is going to be
Yeah,
in the building. You know what I'm saying? So even though Cardi B was on that song and Cardi B is a mega star in terms of female hip hop, I think it's the year of Lotto. Speaking of Cardi B, bro,
she
I've
ain't
never
dropped
seen
now one album, bro.
right. I ain't never
Let's
seen
check the
somebody
album
deliver
out, bro.
one album the way Cardi has,
Yeah, bro, she is living good too.
bro. And you wouldn't even know it. Like if we didn't tell you, the audience, that she only dropped one album, you might not have even realized it. That she's
That
been
was
eating off of what, 18,
2017.
17, so 5 years, bruh. Who she thinks she is? Kendrick? She thinks she Kendrick Lamar. But only thing I
Yeah,
will say,
2018.
18.
Google's your friend. April 2018, bro.
Yeah, it's about 5 years. So yeah, 5 years. Actually, about 5.5 years to be exact. You know what
It's
I'm
about to be
saying?
6, bro. I don't think she's dropping this year.
I don't think so either, because she gonna drop a single. Well, she did do this song with Meg the
Big
Stallion,
yeah.
Convo.
Yeah, that beat hard, bro. That thing slept.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. Nah, it's definitely the year of the lady, and I would say it's overdue. I mean, you got Lotto, you got Cardi B, Meg the
Coil
Stallion. I think
Ray.
is gonna make a big comeback now that Tory Lane's about to be in prison for shooting her and shit. She gonna bounce, but all jokes aside, I do believe she's gonna bounce back. I believe she's got a lot of content. Of course, she can milk that Tory thing herself.
She
However
already
she
had a
wants to.
subliminal line in that new track with Cardi.
Yeah, and I'm sure there will be more. There's gonna be more. It ain't gonna be just one line. She about to get that man bars. She gonna
Yep.
milk that, and I would too.
Yep.
You
She
know
about
what
to go
I'm
at Drake too.
saying? She don't want that smoke, bro.
I mean, she got to drop that line for Drake because
She
Drake
shouldn't
did
do
that.
that.
But
She should let
why
that
not?
go. She should let
Why
that
not?
go. She should let. Well, you know what? Knowing Drake,
Publicity sells.
knowing Drake, he wouldn't come at her directly.
Nope, he gonna kick. He gonna
If she
kick.
threw a dart
Yeah,
at him, he would throw a dart back at her. But
subliminally.
it
Yep,
would definitely be a subliminal.
all day.
It would definitely be a subliminal. So no, that will be dope. So Meg, even though I'm not a big fan, Ice Spice, she's been doing her thing. Even though I'm not really
Yeah,
a fan of her
bruh.
style of music, I don't like that New
Bro, I've
York
been
drill rap.
hearing. I've been hearing her join all over the radio, bro.
Yeah, yeah, and I hate that. I hate that cadence. I hate that New York drill flow. I
It's
just
not a bad cadence.
it annoys me.
I don't love it,
Like
but it
Fivio
ain't
Foreign,
bad.
even Pop Smoke, bro. I never liked Pop Smoke. Like I genuinely believe people just like the fact that he sounded like 50 Cent. Like his voice sounded like 50 Cent. But like stylistically, his music was pretty bad to me. But that could just be me. I just don't like New York drill. But even so, Ice Spice, she's got to be the first lady of New York drill, that movement. Gotta respect it, whether I like it or not. Another candidate for Song of the Summer, which I don't necessarily like, but
I know what
it's
you're about to
everywhere.
say. It's terrible. It's
Pound Town.
terrible.
With the
I knew
Pound
you was gonna
Town.
say that. That's just trash.
Garbage.
I'm gonna say that's trash.
It's hot garbage, bro. Hot stinking garbage, bro. But hey, it's the year of the woman, and this is what the woman wants.
Our wives are like,
That
nope.
thing pink, that booty
But
hole
it
brown.
ain't for us. It ain't for us.
It ain't for us. I think it's
for us.
for those that's outside for real. That's going out on Thursday nights from Thursday to Sunday.
From Tuesday to Sunday.
Damn. I wouldn't even outside like that. But definitely for those that's outside, that's in them streets, you know what I'm saying? That's out there making history. That's making history that they can tell their kids.
Shout out to Free Nick.
Right. That's Sexy Red and Lotto, but definitely that Sexy Red, bro. Who else? Who else doing their thing is
Coil Ray.
Coil Ray. That's somebody who's doing it. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Coil Ray. She hasn't put out anything that I've really bopped to. The Girls Just Play Us Too was okay, I guess.
Oh, she was on that. She got that track on what you call it? Come on, we were just talking about it. One of the best soundtracks. She on that Spider-Man.
She is, and you know what?
Bro.
And she did a thing on that.
And then it's dope, bro.
Yeah, she did a thing on that song. She did.
Coil Ray doing her thing.
Due. Yeah, no, she did. So yeah,
what's her name? Bia.
You know, I think Bia might be a one-hit wonder, but even so, she came out and did.
She got that. What, you got a whole lot of money. She got London.
I don't even know what London
come out this year. It's another track she had come out. It's been on the radios. She stay talking about money a lot. But
so I might be out of touch because all I know is it's a whole lot of money in this month. That's all I don't know nothing else.
Really? Nah, bro. Oh, Millions. Yeah, she dropped that this summer. Millions.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, counting millions and millions and millions. It's fire. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna get remixed. I'm surprised it ain't been yet, but and then she did London. She did London with J. Cole.
Oh
That was
yeah.
yeah, that
Okay,
was this
now that you say
spring.
J.
Yeah.
Cole, I remember.
J. Cole, J. Cole went crazy.
Speaking of J. Cole,
But
did you hear the song he did with uh Lil Yachty? It just dropped Friday.
yeah, man.
Secret
Yeah.
Recipe,
Yeah, of course, bro.
bruh.
He
He
there, bro. He one of them ones.
he one of them ones, bruh. And that
He one of them ones, bro.
JB
Yeah,
spitting, bro.
that Bangladesh line was crazy. I think Rod, shout out Rod, sent that to us. I know he sent it to me, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
I think he did send it to us. I think he did.
And I was like, "Man, this dude,
Bruh, he had a lot of lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many to name, but it's too many to name. But the whole verse is a quotable, and it's October. I would say it's verse of the year candidate for sure. That is a verse of the year candidate. It was a show stealing verse. Lil Yachty is trash. His verse was pretty hot garbage.
little boat."
Little boat. I will say that
Oh,
was a good verse for Yachty though. For Yachty, that was a good verse.
I
But
was say it
overall,
wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't nothing like. No, of course it wasn't memorable, but it wasn't bad.
nah. But another thing, I think I said this on another pod is I just don't like the sound of his voice, bro. Like his voice is just annoying.
He sound congested.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like he's coming off of COVID. Like he's been coming off of COVID his whole life. This nigga been recovering his whole life, bro. But
yeah, he could have. But who knows, man?
right, yeah.
But shout out Lil Boat.
yeah. Shout out to Lil Bo.
But
I mean,
nah,
he
Cole,
getting money,
man,
and apparently
he
he
doing his
wrote a
thing, bro.
lot on Drake's new album. Apparently, because he wrote on the Drake and 21 Savage album, Lil Bo. He wrote on that, and apparently he had a heavy hand in For My Dogs. So
We'll see.
we'll see. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll
see.
see.
But we know what album of the year is though. It's Killer Mike.
Yeah, he's still holding.
I don't care when Drake drop. He can drop in a couple weeks, next week, whatever. It's Killer Mike, bro.
So you're saying no matter who drops from here through December, it's gonna be Killer Mike?
Correct, bro.
I ain't gonna say that.
I am.
I'm hoping
bro.
out. I'm hoping out for 2 albums. One is of course
Drake.
that Drizzy, gotta hold out, and my man Future, bro. I'm still convinced he is.
Future probably could have a good album, but man, Killer Mike, bro. You from start to finish.
Okay. Just
from
remember,
start to finish, bro. Hey man, if this is the source, this will be a 5 Mike album, bro. It would be a 5 Mike album, bro. You thinking about it because you're trying to shoot holes in it, and you can't though.
bro. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that would stop it from getting 5 mics. I mean, it is a great album. It's a great album. The only thing, I guess, the only knock I could say is it doesn't have any bangers that make you want to come back to it. Like if you just feel like hearing bars and you just want to hear quality music and push play, absolutely listen to Killer Mike. But if you on the road,
you think I had a banger?
Huh?
Oh yeah, if I'm on my way somewhere, I know what you about to say. Yeah, bro, I'm bumping that Run with Thug.
That is a dope song. That I had to play it.
You got in the ride, bro, and be like, shit, yeah, bro.
I had to play.
And got that cool intro with Chappelle. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Run. Yeah, you know what? It is though. I think probably part of
you can ride down with the windows on that one, bro.
Yeah, I think probably part of my apprehension with Killer Mike as a whole is Killer Mike is one of those rappers where I respect him as a man. If you ever watch a Killer Mike interview, you're gonna leave 10 times smarter than you were before listening to him.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Intelligent guy, driven guy, likable personality. I've never really listened to Killer Mike's music though. Like, I mean, I'm talking way back to Adidas. If you remember, he did Adidas with Dungeon.
Yeah, all day, all day. Yeah,
right. Like the song was cool, but I'm not just listening to Killer Mike for an hour straight. Run the Jewels is cool, but I'm not listening to Run the Jewels like that. I'm not gonna
I
listen
was the
to a
same
whole
way, bro.
album.
I always thought he was a great MC, like lyrical, but he was always just good just for a feature.
Right, right. So even though this album is definitely top contender for album of the year, I think that in my mind, when I hear or think of the name Killer Mike, I'm thinking Run the Jewels. I'm thinking bars, but not great songs.
Hmm.
And even though this album
But he
is
did it though.
not
He
that,
put it all together.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying. Yeah, this
did it,
album is
bro.
not that. But I think in my mind, until I push play, I'll have to constantly remind myself, like DC, this is not the Killer Mike you used to. This is not the Killer Mike you used to. I got to keep on telling myself that. But yeah, you know what? It is definitely album of the year. And the more I think about it, even if, as much as I love Future, Future is pretty one dimensional overall. And I can't imagine what he would drop that would be better than Killer Mike album. But Drake could do it. Drake could do it. So I'm gonna hold out, bro. We got what 3 more months of the year.
You got 3 months. Yep.
I'm gonna hold out, bro. Fourth quarter is almost always the best quarter. You know, third quarter, fourth quarter, those are usually the best quarters of the year. So fourth quarter is crunch time. Is year 50.
Hmm.
I'm just hoping there's some hip hop artist out there that's channeling 50 years, 50-year anniversary of hip hop. Channel that and give something to compete with Killer Mike. Because right now, who's second? Like, I think that's probably the bigger question. We know Killer Mike
I
is the
don't
front
know.
runner. Who's
I
second?
don't know. I don't
Right,
know. I don't know.
bruh. I don't know. I don't know if there is a second. To be honest with you, like
Cause
I don't
even I wouldn't even. Yeah, you can't even say Nas, bro.
actually.
I can't. Talking about
Actually,
that magic. That magic. Nah.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad. Ooh, I actually wrote a note to bring this up. So when we talked about
Let's
Magic
talk
3,
about it, then.
we talked about Magic 3, and I
Hmm.
pretty much said it was mid. I think 2 weeks ago during our last pod. Um, but I'll say this, bro. I listened to it again because I listened to it one time, and then some stuff happened. I just never came back to it for whatever reason, and I ended up revisiting it maybe 3-4 days ago. Bro,
Hmm.
Magic 3 is fire, bro. And I was tripping. I want to say on behalf of the Get Right podcast, even though this was my take, I just feel like I owe this to Nas. We would like to issue a sincerest apology to Mr. Nasir Jones. I don't know what Hit Boy's government name is, but Hit Boy and whoever put that album together, because that shit might be a classic too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's you saying that, man.
it is, but I'll tell you, a lot of
Everybody on
people
the
feel like
show,
me.
we got respect for Nas, but I don't. I'm not gonna say it's a classic.
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it might be. So KD 2, King's Disease 2 to me was an instant classic.
Okay.
And I think a number of people feel that way. Um, Magic, I don't know so much, but Magic 3, I'm quite positive. Give it some time. It's gonna go down as a classic, bro.
We'll see.
That's an amazing album. I think maybe I just wasn't in the right mindset whenever I was listening to it. Because sometimes, bro, you can listen to something and it's dope, but you just
And it
not
don't
in that
register.
mindset to receive that message.
Exactly. Yeah, it
Yeah.
don't register. But I don't know. I don't think
Honestly,
it's two. I don't
I,
think it's two.
I'm putting Magic 3 as 2. I can't think of any
Okay.
album that came
That's
out this
that.
year
I don't think it
that's
is,
close
but
to Magic 3 outside of Killer Mike, obviously. We're not even going to mention Killer Mike. He's in another tier
yeah,
right
like
now.
you just said, who's two right now? Like, I don't know. I mean, if you want to put Nas there, I mean, cool. Dave East came out. That was cool.
Nah.
But there's nothing. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, it's been a quiet year, bro. Like, I mean, I think we know that. Um, let's see who gonna drop a gift and a curse, which was better than
Cool.
I would have thought. Utopia, Travis Scott, that was a pretty dope album. When I
That's
first
okay.
listened to it, I was like, eh. And then as I listened to it, like more and more as it pops up on different playlists and whatnot, I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, you know what, this is solid. Like I would say that Utopia is Travis Scott's version of Yeezus. Like
Yeah, we
Yeezus,
talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that. But is it that? That ain't gonna be. I don't think it's two. It ain't second.
I'm not putting it over Magic 3. So, Magic 3 is my number 2, bro. So if it ain't over Magic 3, then now this is weird. Now could be a good number 2. The Spider-Man soundtrack, Across the Spider-Verse.
That's crazy.
That could
Metro
be a
Boomin.
2.
That probably is.
Yeah.
A soundtrack. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, but it's hip hop.
It's hip hop all day.
It is a hip hop album.
It's hip hop all day. I think, dang, man. Like I said, it's been a year of the ladies, man. We've been slipping as the fellas, bro. Because speaking of mid, as you mentioned earlier, man, like that Lil Wayne, man, that Fix Before the 6. I don't know. I am not thrilled, bro.
So
I wasn't thrilled at all, bro.
Fix Before the 6, it's mid. I will say that it's mid. I will say that
this is probably his worst album, bro. My opinion. This could be his worst album.
You said worst?
Yep. Everybody got one, but this is probably it, bro.
So you say this is worse than 500 Degrees? Because to me, 500 Degrees is the worst album. But then also, I don't know if I call this an album.
What do you call it? Because he put it out there as an album.
Fix Before the 6.
Oh, no, man.
Dropping the car to 6. So
we know we're dropping the car to 6. I can't consider this a mixtape because that was not mixtape Weezy. Well, that was not mixtape Weezy, bro.
The bars was there, bro. And I said this before. Whenever he dropped Cat Food,
bro, yeah, that was terrible. You said it.
Wayne can spit. Like
I'm not. Oh, bro, strike me down if I ever say he can't. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this project that he put out, bro. I don't know who was in the room too. And I think you mentioned that too. Like whoever's in the room's like, yeah, put this one on here, put that one on there, put this one on here.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like we need Manny Fresh back. Where's Slim Williams when you need him, bro? Where was Mac Main in all of this, bro? Like
I don't know.
Like who thumbs up this track list, bro? Like I wasn't moved by it, bro.
I don't know. Maybe after he got rid of Baby, he got rid of Mac Main too. I don't know. I felt like
somebody got to come back, bro. Just for executive produce something, bro. Nah, this is not good, bro. It wasn't good.
No, it wasn't great. It was definitely.
And I'm worried as a fan about what the 6 is gonna be if you gave me this, and you titled it "The Fix Before the 6." You know.
Yeah.
I don't do drugs, but if you're trying to tell me I don't do drugs and this is a quick fix, I did not get high off this, bro.
It's a bad batch.
Bro, what is you selling me, bro?
It's not great. I mean, he's got some shining moments. I thought To the Bank with Cool and Dre was a dope track.
That was the only one I like, bro.
And what's crazy is, Cool and Dre, I want to say had a heavy hand in Carter 3. I know Carter 3 had a bunch of different producers, but I want to say Cool and Dre did a few songs.
They did.
Yeah.
But nah, this one,
You're not with it, huh?
No, so, bro. Michael Blackson, bro. I can't get jiggy to this shit, bro.
As a Wayne fan, I'm trying my best to reserve judgment at the time of recording. I think the album is 2 days old. So
it is.
I'll be honest, I didn't immediately love it, but I'm a out of respect for Wayne and his OVO season, I'm gonna give it another week. Let me sit with it for another week and then come back. Because I'm not ready to. It sounds like you calling it trash without calling it trash.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna call it trash.
Bro.
I'm not gonna call it trash.
Like this ain't it, bro. This one ain't it, bro. This one ain't it, bro.
Yeah, it's all right. Like I said, it's all right. And to me, this was the saving grace. Although, yes, his song-making ability has absolutely taken a hit since leaving Cash Money. The bars have not. Like, if you just kind of listen to the verses and try to ignore the song itself, like the bars and stuff like, I'm not the bars, the hook, stuff like that. You're like, oh, this is great. Wayne spitting. But he is kind of lacking that ability to tie it all together and make great songs outside of just great verses. bro. You know, another thing so that album dropped, and then a single that he's featured on dropped with Tyga and YG. They got some
Oh
song
yeah,
together,
yeah.
and the song is alright. The song is cool. It's a club song. You know, it's Tyga YG. They live in the club, so it's a
Yeah,
club
yeah.
song, and it's a cool song. But bro, Wayne killed that shit, bro. Killed it. And my point is, he's still
No,
good
the
for a
pen's
feature.
short, bro. Even if he don't, I know, like I know sometimes he don't write it. He'll just go 4 bars at a time, come back, knock 4 bars out, and
Yeah.
just keep rapping. But I'm not, man. Heck, can he, man? Hell no. I ain't taking that the lyricism away, bro. Just how this was packaged, it wasn't good.
Damn.
It wasn't good. How this went. And as a fan, I'm concerned, man. Like Carter 6, bro. Like now, bro, the Carter 6, bro. You have this has every track got to sound like Mona Lisa. Like what we doing, bro?
I got faith in my man Weezy, bro. I got faith. I feel
I'm a
like
little worried, bro. A little, you know what I'm saying? Like wilding out. It's a little shaky. A little shaky. A little shaky.
nah, man, he gonna bounce back, bro. And you know, here's something else to consider. There was a pretty di- diversity in sound. Like no two songs sound the same, right?
Nah, he even did rock and roll on this, man. And
Right.
I was like, okay, bro.
Yeah, no, it was trash. It was trash, yes. But maybe, maybe he was just putting something out to see what people are gravitating to. So when he sees nobody likes Tuxedo, that was the rock song Tuxedo with Euro. Which, oh, by the
Mm-hmm.
way, you know, Euro been with Lil Wayne for like 7, 8
Ever.
years, bro. Like that dude is overly loyal. You're never gonna drop Euro. He's not gonna put you out. I just want you to know that. Like, if you're listening and you're probably not, just move on, go somewhere else because you're never gonna drop an album under Lil Wayne. Because if you ain't drop now, you ain't gonna never drop. Anyway,
Hey, man,
um,
keep cashing checks, though, Euro.
yeah. We assume
He
he's
must be
cashing
taking
check.
care of them. He take care of them. We assume. I
We
assume.
assume.
I assume.
Yeah, but I mean, we also assume that Baby was taking care of Wayne. So you know what I'm saying.
Two things can't be true.
But
We'll
I
see,
believe
man.
that, you know, honestly, I'm thinking that this album was something of a like, you ever go to the restaurant and you like look at all the appetizers, or they call them starters now, and they have like the medley, like, oh well, we got a platter of all these different
Oh,
things. Just try
you
one.
want the trio?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
trio. Like this is the trio, man. Like let's see what the people like, and whatever the feedback is, he gonna make an album that
Mm-hmm.
sounds like what people like. So we agree to the bank. That was dope. I also like Slip. That was the third track off the album. I thought that was pretty dope too. Um, you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't excited.
If he made an
Okay,
album that sounded like those two songs, it would be a pretty good album. It'll be a pretty
pretty
good album.
good. Pretty good. See, they don't even sound. You don't even sound excited saying pretty good, bro. So like, I don't know, man.
I mean, we
Like you
all
said,
talking about post
starters.
prime
Let's go
Wayne.
back to like starters and Apple. Like, right?
Yeah.
Do you want starters from Texas Roadhouse or you want starters from Applebee's?
Yeah, to me, they both the same class. To me, it's
Oh,
more like,
really?
do I want a starter from Applebee's or do I
Mm-hmm.
want a starter from? I'm not a fan of this restaurant. I'm just mentioning it because of the tier or supposed tier it's supposed to be on. Ruth Chris. Like,
Yeah, same thing. Ruth Chris trash.
right? Yeah, Ruth Chris
I
is
feel you though.
overrated, but
It's
it's
upper
in
echelon.
that fine dining category that most
Yeah.
people have heard of. I didn't want to say some fine dining place around here nobody knew about. So everybody's heard of Ruth Chris. So even though I do believe Ruth Chris is trash and overrated, it is a tier above Applebee's. I kind of put Applebee's and Longhorns in the same tier. I mean, not Longhorns,
Texas
Texas
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse in the same category, bro. You know what I'm saying? They all the same to me. So that's why I don't like using those. But I would say Applebee's and Ruth Chris. So is Lil Wayne still making Ruth Chris music? I would say no, he's not. But I don't think he's making Applebee's. Maybe he's making like Longhorns music,
Oh no.
somewhere
This
in
was like
between.
Applebee's, bro.
Better
This
than
was
Applebee's,
reheated.
not as good as Ruth Chris.
This was
Longhorns.
frozen and reheated.
I don't know, man. I'm
I don't
still
know.
leaning
I
towards
don't know.
Trio. I'm leaning towards trio, bro. He's just throwing it out there, just seeing what the people want. What do y'all want? What do y'all want to hear from me? I'm Wayne. I got this look. I got that look. I got this sound. I got that sound. What you want? Let me throw this out and see what people like. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how that feedback go, he's gonna make a whole new album based off what people say about this album. You heard it here first. I said it first. I said it.
Kind of going backwards to the female, because as soon as you said see that trio what they wanted, I was like, I'm just gonna walk on by, and I just heard of that. Just that sound from Doja Cat, female artist out here. That walk on by, that thing hard, and so that's what the first thing that came to my head was just walk on by. Because this one wasn't it, bro. I'm waiting for the 6 though. I'm not. I'm a little shaky. Like I said, a little shaky.
Yeah,
so we'll see. We'll see, because that's a Q4. That's supposed to be a Q4 release too. So
the Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I really figured like that would be like a 2024 release.
So yeah, I mean he's a pushback king though, so it'll probably be 2024.
Probably. Yeah. Honestly, I hope that it's next year, because if he drops this year, that means the album is already done. And I hope that the album doesn't sound anything.
Yeah,
like
push it back, bro. Push it back, bro.
Yeah,
hope Manny. I'm hoping Manny Fresh, Cool and Dre say, "Hey, man, here's the feedback we got, bro. We gotta get back to it."
Man, you say Manny Fresh a lot, but Manny Fresh.
I love Manny, bro.
I get it, and I love him too. But if you think about Wayne's success, most of his success came after Manny Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Like after Carter 1, Manny Fresh wasn't around like that. Bro, he didn't put out Carter 2, Carter 3, I'm Not a Human
All
Being.
day.
Like the crazy amount of mixtapes. None of those had Manny Fresh, bro. Like to me, Manny Fresh is not the answer. I guess that's the point I'm getting at. Like,
oh yeah. I'm not gonna say that. I think he really need to go in his bag again, bro. I think he need to get like, maybe
which bag? Because you got a lot of bags. Wayne got
he
a
got
lot of bags.
Well, one of them the mixtape bag for sure. But definitely from production standpoint, see what's up with Ye. See what's up with Cool and Dre again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo,
show
Cool and Dre.
See what's up with Pharrell.
Bro, that's not about to happen. Pharrell. Bro, that's not. Bro, come on, man. Pusha T.
Yeah.
Bro, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah. No. Even No ID. Like, man.
I don't know, man.
Get back to Bangladesh, bro.
Come on. See him do more work with, and I don't know that he ever has outside of features. Metro Boomin. I would love to see Wayne get into the actual studio. Y'all be in the same room together, cook something up, and see what happens.
That's fair. Cause like right now, I'm a little shaky, bro.
Say what?
I said I'm it's a little shaky, bro. I'm nervous, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, now that you say he's supposed to drop this year,
that's what he said, bro. And it's been talked about on Twitter, so we'll see. Yeah. I think it's 2024. I hope so. The way you said it, especially to make that point that he's done. Nah, he can't be done, bro. Like, yeah, you got to go back to the lab.
Right.
You got to get back under that hood, bro. My steering wheel's still shaky when I drove off the lot, bro. We got to bring this back.
Yeah. Hopefully he just does 2024, and hopefully he does early 2024, because I hate to say it, I also think Wayne is past that point to where he can drop with the big dogs. And what I mean is the big dogs dropping third quarter, fourth quarter. Like Lil Wayne is the only person I can think. I know J. Cole is the only person I can think of who consistently drops like first part of the year, second quarter. Consistently, he comes out when it's slow. But usually, like if you are A-lister, you a platinum type of artist, you dropping in September, October, November. That's when you dropping. I don't know why. To me, it makes more sense to drop in the summer, but that's when the heavyweights drop, bro. For the most part, you know what I'm saying.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, man. It's the waiting game, man. And speaking of the waiting game. Yeah, man. I know you heard, bro. I know we've been talking about our dream cars, man, and all these strikes with these vehicles, bro.
It's
It's a waiting
wild.
game now, bro. There's a waiting game, bro. You know, I'm a Chevy guy, so GM they going through some stuff.
Yeah, I'm a GM
Stellantis,
guy.
aka Chrysler, going through some things. Ford going through some things too, not as much as the other two, but um,
Got to pay the
it's
workers,
it's
bro.
it's. I'm with you. There's some things that I don't know. Like
What you mean?
I can't see, and you know, shout out RPM. I can't see a union saying, "Hey, man, we want to work 32 hours a week, but you got to pay us for 40."
Those are the terms they asking for?
That's one of them, man. The
Oh
other ones
wow.
are dealing with like pension, and I'm with that retirement and pension, man. You know, if I'm giving you 25, I don't care, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, man. How are you really taking care of me? You know, with my pension and my insurance, I'm with you
Yeah.
on that. You know what I'm saying? The cost of living has went up.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Way
but
up.
we
Shit.
can't, you know, and it's called COLA, you know, cost of living advance, and they want that.
Okay.
I get it. Like I get it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. The work
I'm
32 can get
100% with
paid for
it.
40. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's the one I can understand why the big three are like ha ha ha. Like I'm like, and maybe and my wife made a good point. She's like, maybe they put that on the table just to continue more negotiations with everything else they got on the table. To kind of
Yeah.
say, hey, we can't do that, but yeah, let's take a look more at this, which is like that
Yeah.
pension. Let's look at like, you know what I'm saying, like the cost of living.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I
Because
mean? So
that's
I'm
true.
with you. So I'm with you.
Yeah. That's
You
true.
put
Because
that on there to say, nah, we ain't looking at that, but let's continue to look at this.
yeah. Yeah. That's true. Because when you are negotiating, generally you got to give up something, generally speaking.
Hmm?
And so maybe the union put that out there knowing they wouldn't get it. But when they don't get it, they can go out to the press or whomever and say, "Hey, we negotiated. We asked for a bunch of stuff. We didn't get it all."
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, they only wanted whatever few things that they got. That's what the other stuff they asked for. They were just dummy plays. So yeah, I could see that. I could definitely
Mm?
see that. That's definitely a negotiating tactic for sure. For
All
sure. For
day.
sure.
All day. And so it's 3 weeks now. We going into week 3. And this is where we are, man. We got
Yeah.
Chicago, Lansing, and Lansing, Michigan, Wayne, Michigan.
Man, shout out to
But
the workers.
GM more so, they say Ford is being more, conversational.
Yeah.
Say GM, Stellantis or not. And so they's like, all right, we're gonna make y'all feel it.
Yeah.
And so every week, every end of the week, Sean Fain, who's the head of the UAW, United Auto Workers, just say, hey man, every week, we just gonna tell more plants don't go to work. So every week that passes, another plant or plants will shut down. So now we just talked about cost of living. I would love to get an electrical vehicle. I would love
Me
to have
too.
an EV. That is a plan. That is a wish.
Yeah, that Cadillac lyric. It's got my
You know,
name on it.
a birthday,
I mean,
Christmas.
is a lyric or link? I always get it mixed up.
Yeah, it's the lyric. I think
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's the lyric. Yeah, that,
it's the
that lyric,
lyric.
bro. I'm claiming it.
I mean, I like the Chevy EVs. That's coming, but
Yeah,
Father's Day, birthday, Christmas.
there we go.
It don't even have to be next year, but just future.
Right.
But
Yeah, yeah. By the time you get yours, the struggle will definitely be over.
I'm hoping. So we open. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, with all that happening, man, that's gonna slow down production, and the vehicles that do get off the line, the price is gonna be up.
Yeah, price gonna be up. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So,
But I do want to see the workers get their money, man. I do believe that too often, um, a small number of people, the people at the top, kind of pull all the strings, and the little guy kind of gets left out. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? So I definitely, I'm with the workers, bro. The writers union, they
We're
just,
with the
I guess,
riders.
yeah,
Yep.
they just went back to work, and so hopefully, they got everything that they wanted. I don't exactly know the terms. I just know that the strike is over. So we can get back to seeing some good TV again, some good movies and whatnot, and the people who are responsible for it are getting justly compensated. So definitely like to see that, man. I think unions are a good thing. Honestly, I think they do kind of help balance the pendulum, not pendulum, the scale, balance, tip the scales a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
make it a little more balanced. So I think that's definitely a good thing, bro. And yeah, shout out to them, man. Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to them.
because I love a good TV show. Shout out to writers.
Yeah.
Definitely don't get enough credit. We forget it. We of course we see the credits at the end of each TV show, movie, and all that.
Who
But
reads the credits?
yeah, but they're a huge why. When we say,
Right.
man, I really enjoyed Snowfall,
Right.
the writers, you know what I mean? Shout out to them, man. And so, what we just saw, and Rod, we got to get you on here, bro. Get you back. You know what I'm saying? Next week, bro. They clone Tyrone. Whoever wrote that was good, bro.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
let's call it what that is, man. You know what I'm saying? And so with folks getting back to work, man, there was a homie of mine, man. I've been looking to get on the show, man. My man Chris Winchester. Y'all can find him on Facebook as Chris Jean. He's been on a lot of TV shows, bro. He's been doing this thing. I know he's working on movies. I know he had a lot, going on, And you kind of, and it's crazy when you know people too. Like, hey, bro, I can't go to work right now. This is what it is,
Right.
So I'm looking forward to seeing him do some stuff, man. He was actually in Power, with Jamie
Okay.
Foxx on Netflix. He done his thing. He's been on Queen Sugar, but I definitely, hey Chris, I hit you up on the book, bro. I know we talked in the in the DMs, bro, but we got to get you on the show, bro. Before you get back to work, 'cause you about to get busy as hell, and I don't want you to be too Hollywood for us. Shit, can't chop it up, but I definitely want to get him on the show, man, and
Okay.
really hear his story too, because I'm pretty sure just like many people who are acting and part of that group, I want to know, like, hey, what was that like going through that?
Right.
Like, like my niece, your daughter, right? She's doing her thing. Like you see how like camera and lighting and all that stuff. Like I want to see like,
Right.
hey, what was that like behind the scenes? Like this process. I want to learn more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can have more respect for that craft.
Yeah. Facts.
So
It's crazy. I'll talk to my daughter about that type of stuff, like how is it behind the scenes, and what's crazy is how like it's crazy how they make that stuff work. Like you'll be maybe
mm-hmm.
watching a scene that looks like, I don't know, 20,000 people are in the background, but really it's like 20 people, and they just got mirrors and things, all
all
kinds of
day.
stuff to make it seem like you're talking to a
I
good
want to
crowd of
ask
people.
them questions. I'm like, hey Chris, what's the craziest thing no, I'm gonna say those questions.
Yeah.
We gotta say them for when you pull up on us, man. But for sure, man, like I want to learn that stuff, man. And say shout out, bro, because obviously there's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of people. It affected a lot of people, not just the writers, the actors, and shout out to the actors and actresses who all stood up and
Yeah.
supported them too, because that's
Yeah.
big. That's important.
Yeah. 100%, bro. 100%. Yeah. No, I definitely love to have them back. You know what I'm saying? I think, man, it's been a lot of labor, just, I don't know, administrative issue, because I believe the government was about to shut down as well. But I think,
TikTok, we'll see.
yeah, yeah. I think Joe
TikTok.
Biden, yeah, TikTok. But I think Joe Biden signed something to postpone it or avert it. Like it's not completely solved, but it's
Yeah,
something
45
that's kick
days.
the can down the road.
Yeah. Like you said, Google's your friend. So I'll just Google that. Yeah, we got 45 days.
Okay, yeah. So we got a little more time. But
I
what's
mean,
crazy is I used to
bro,
like,
45 days takes us to what? December, right?
yeah, something
That
like that.
sucks, bro. Because what if nothing happens and you got the holidays coming up? You got people with families. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro. To me, this is just a game that the politicians play. Um, I don't believe the government actually will get shut down. I believe if it does get shut down, I don't think that your quote unquote common man is going to be adversely affected, because they have funds for that. Like in the military, for example, um, they had things where if if you're a soldier and your check don't get cut, you can get like an interest free loan from like these different credit unions and whatnot for your paycheck, things like that. I know
mm,
that from the military just because my dad was in the army. I imagine it works similar to other government workers, federal employees, that they have some kind of something to kind of hold down the common person while the big wigs out in Washington, D.C. try to figure it out. But I mean, this happens every few years, bro. And from my perspective, it's just a lot of posturing, and it's just a lot of something for people to talk about. But ain't nobody gonna really let the government get shut down. Like, that's just kind of what I've found to be. Like, nobody really let the government get shut down. They just kind of threaten it just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just get some clicks, get some views, try to push some sort of agenda or whatever, and then everything gets.
It's always during election year.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe every 4 years the government's about to shut down. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit.
Well, we're gonna see in 45 days, man.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think it's gonna be a non-starter.
We might have to come back and do a special show. We're gonna be wrapping up season 4 soon. We might have to just do a special.
Yeah, we are, because you got to figure in 45 days, probably Future gonna drop. That definitely deserves a special episode. You know what I'm saying? So.
Not the government shutting down, but just the Future album dropping.
Yeah. I'm more concerned with Future and Metro Boomin than I am the government, bro. They're gonna figure it out, bro.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. Well, hey, Joe Biden, you better drop an album. Got 3 months.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm more concerned with the Colorado Buffs damn record in 45 days than I am Joe Biden and them, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Buffs. They got whooped. They didn't get whooped. They just took an L. They took an L against USC. I will say that it was a respectable loss, meaning like, because it looked like they was going to get blown out again. You know what I'm saying? Like, at halftime, it was like, what, 41 to like,
it was bad. It was bad for business.
Yeah, it was looking like they're about to get skunked out again. But then they did a nice little comeback at the end. You know, they fell short. You know, one thing I want to mention. So, did you watch that game, T?
Yeah, I watched it.
So you were football head. So I want to get your thoughts on this. So I'm gonna paint the picture for everybody. During the last Buffs drive, when they were able to score a touchdown, and then they did a failed onside kick. Yep. So they were catching a lot of flack for wasting clock time. They were doing a lot of run plays up the gut, just seemingly wasting time. And then eventually they scored. And by the time they scored, there was only like 145 on the clock, like under 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes on the clock. And the commentators were like, "Oh, what are you thinking? This is just bad coaching, bad game management." Woo, woo, woo. This is what I believe. I believe they did that shit on purpose. I believe that they were purposely eating up clock on offense because I don't think that Dion had any faith in his defense.
Correct.
To get the ball back.
So the plan was they eat as much clock as possible.
Score, get the ball back.
I don't anticipate losing the onside kick. You know what I'm saying? No coaches, hey, onside, we're gonna lose it anyway. No, like I want to do an onside kick because I'm trying to get the ball back. And then I want to get the ball back and let the quarterback do the best he can and not need enough clock. Because man, Caleb Williams, that test, he nice.
Yeah, Caleb
is nice.
And the crazy thing is he's doing better this year than last year.
And I can't leave him enough time on the clock. So if I do score a touchdown, I leave like, let's say 21 seconds left. I would live with 21 seconds versus 51 seconds.
And they got timeouts on deck.
Yeah. That's all.
That's what I was thinking too.
You have to do that, bro. Like the defense, bro. That defense. Not against too. Bro. Yeah, you had to.
Oh, these coaches, and you know me, I be on social media, so everybody on social media is like an expert. Oh man, Dion, well, what was he doing? He's eating up clock. I'm like, bro, like, do you see what's been going on to this? What USC has been doing to the Buffs defense?
Bro, Nick Saban's done it before, bro.
Yeah,
Nick Saban's done it before, bro. Nick Saban was in a shootout before. A few years ago with Tennessee, they was running the table. They scored, and because Tennessee was going crazy, he was like, "Nah, bro, we're gonna kick on onside and get the ball back because I can't keep running up and down the field. We gonna get the ball back so we can." And they did it. He did an onside kick, bro, and it looked like a regular kickoff. He did an onside and got that ball back. I was like, "Nah, bro, yeah, we ain't gonna have a shootout. Now we dictate it now,
right?
Because you can't stop us either." So now we're gonna dictate it, and now you got to play catch up with us. because he couldn't go back and forth. Man, it's what you do.
Yeah. Okay.
If
So I
if your
thought
defense if your defense is bending like that, yeah, bro, it's like, bro, I'm on side because I can't keep going back and forth.
right.
I can't get down behind again. I need to get up or tie. And this time, Nick Saban tied it, and then he onside it. And this is the third quarter he did this
Oh wow.
because he was like, I can't. Like my defense need a break. One, your defense probably need a breather. So let's get the ball back. Let's run it. Let's run it on them. Let's put the pressure on them.
Yeah.
So you just got to do stuff like that, bro. Some people think it's like one, you doing onsides like that early in the game. Everybody think you can do an onside in the fourth quarter. There's no whatever.
Right. You
I
can do
think they did
whatever.
an onside in the Super Bowl. I think the Saints did an onside kick in the Super Bowl, bro. When they played the Colts, they was like, we about to do an onside, bro, because we just can't let Peyton get the ball right now.
Right.
It's chess, bro.
That's a fact. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you said that because I was watching the game. I'm like, bro, like clearly he don't trust his defense. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just don't trust the defense. So they eating up clock. And again, some of the self-proclaimed experts online were kind of saying the same thing. I'm like, am I tripping? Because I seen to me like it's pretty clear what he was doing, but maybe it's just me. Let me ask somebody who's really about this football life. My man's T right here.
About the action, boss. But nah, man, like, yeah. That's what you do, bro.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. That's got me thinking. So I know with football, more than any other sport, it's not uncommon for the head coach to not call plays. Like in basketball, the head coach calls the plays.
Mm-hmm.
But in football, oftentimes the head coach does not call the plays for offense or defense.
Right.
And he kind of manages the game. Of course, I know the coach knows the plays. And from my understanding, the coach can tell the OC or DC, hey, I need you to do this.
That's why they got that headset on.
Yeah. So I guess my question to you then is, what do you think that call to kind of slow the game down for Dion and then to Nick Saban from Alabama? You think that's more of a head coach call?
That's a head coach call, bro.
Call?
That's a head coach call, and it could be a bit of both. Because one, as a head coach and as a leader, you as a leader in your business, you want to hire people. You would want to hire people and keep people around you that's smart as you or smarter than you.
Right. That's a fact.
So that way you can hear different things. Because someone could have said in the headset like, "Hey, what you thinking? You want to do this onside kick?"
Yeah.
We in the third quarter. It's late. It was late in the third quarter though, about to be the fourth. But it's like, hey, you want to do this? I'm talking about Nick Saban. He's like, yo, you want to do this onside kick? You think we can do it now because we can get the momentum? No, not right now. So that could have been a conversation in his head. Or Deion could have said, you know what, bro? If we get down here and score, we're onside kicking. So I need you to get ready. So tell your he could be talking to the special team coach in his head, like, I need you to get ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That could have been predetermined before that drive started.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
I need you to get ready because this is what's about to happen. You know what I mean? That's just great coaching. People who students of the game. LeBron. People say he know everybody play. He be like, hey, when this happened, this is what I need you to do because I guarantee you this guy's going to move this certain direction. So you need to be at point A. Like, he's telling you this for a reason, not because, like, calling the play. Like, they people say, LeBron, tell the coach sometime, like, hey, man, we about to run this play. What do you think? Steve Kerr, head coach of Golden State Warriors, like, hey, we about to draw this play up. And there was a point where Steph said, nah, don't have me come off the screen. You need to be Clay because they about to watch me.
Right.
You have people around your circle that's smart as you or smarter than you because they say, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's just, that's IQ. I ain't gonna say it's football 101, basketball 101, anything. It's just IQ. You gotta trust the IQs in the room, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes those IQs get fired, bro. Your man. Hey, who's that? Who's the head coach of Cowboys? Mike McCarthy. He's calling the plays. He's the head coach calling the plays.
Yep.
But he's changed the whole place. He was like, man, we can't run fast. That can't run fast. That ain't speed, but we gonna find plays for him that suits him.
Right.
You gotta put it's chess, like I said earlier. You gotta put people in the right position, man.
That's a
You
fact,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? It's all chess, bro. Like some players are good, are really, 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 really great. You might say, man, that dude great. And then he go to a different team. You're like, man, I thought he was good. Now it's just the system,
Yeah.
bro. You was the right chess piece for that board, not on the other board.
And honestly, I believe that applies to most players. Most players thrive in the system, Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shout out Sierra though.
Yeah, shout out yeah.
You know.
Well, hey, and one could argue that she thrives in a certain system. You know, she was in a system with Future, didn't quite work out. She moved on to a new system with Russell Wilson, and
Mhm.
she's been thriving.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
uplifting.
saying?
There it
So
is, bro. It was an uplifting system, bro.
yeah, it's an uplifting system, man. But I believe that, especially with football, I feel like a lot of great players are great because they just landed in the right place. You know what I'm saying? And like if what you call it, you got Troy Aikman, for example. Troy Aikman got drafted. I think his first year starting, they won maybe 2 games, maybe either somewhere between 1 and 3 games when he first came on, and then Hurricanes won national championship, and Jerry Jones pretty much brought half the Hurricanes team to Dallas, and they all of a sudden started winning. You know what I'm saying? By Michael Irvin. Um, Dang, was Emmitt Smith a Hurricane?
No, he went to Florida.
Florida. Yeah, I knew he was from Florida. I couldn't recall what college, but basically, he went. You know, Jerry Jones went and poached all of Florida, and built a Super Bowl team, and got Jimmy Johnson, who was the coach of Miami. But but my thing is though is the system though. At the end of the day, is that you have some people that like a Troy Aikman, I would say really thrived under that system. And then you got some players that no matter where they are, they're gonna be successful, like a Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? That man played for 4 teams,
Yep.
but
Mm,
because you
how
got the
many?
Ravens, that's the fourth.
Five.
The
Five.
Ravens. Five. What's
Five.
the fifth? Because I know. Oh, the Redskins. I try to block that out of my memory. Yeah, I try to block that out of my memory. You know, so we got Atlanta, Dallas, San Fran, Ravens. We gonna skip DC. I don't even think he did anything in DC really.
Yeah, he did, bro. He returned the punt return, bro. A game winning one in overtime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely blocked that from my memory.
Jeez, bro.
But yeah, but no, honestly, a lot of matter of fact, and but I know we about to wrap up.
Yep.
That's another reason why I feel like LeBron is maybe not the GOAT, but a close number 2. Because if you think about it, if you think about most great athletes across all sports, it's rare that you see a great athlete excel on the highest level with different systems.
Yep.
It don't really work that way. MJ thrived under a specific system. Kobe thrived under a specific system, especially Kobe.
Triangle
We saw
offense.
him thrive with Phil. We saw that whole team break up. We saw him pretty much do nothing for some years. Brought Phil back. He started winning again. Like,
Tex Winters, bro. Dude, I ain't mad on that, bro.
what are you talking about?
Tex Winters, bro. The triangle offense. He's the creator of it, bro. He was on the bench every time with Phil, bro. Tex Winters.
In LA as well?
Yes, sir.
Did not know that. But also, I will say
Tex
that,
Winters, bro.
bruh, assistant coaches don't get credit for wins and losses.
They don't.
Because I guarantee you that if Phil went back to LA and they couldn't get it done, nobody's going to be talking about how Tex Winters blew it.
Yeah, nobody running
Nobody.
triangle offense. And LeBron don't like Phil Jackson, so they ain't gonna ever happen.
Well, yeah, nah. But I'm just saying, like in general, though, like I'm not going to give an assistant coach that much credit because you're an assistant coach. At the end of the day, the head coach is the one that has to orchestrate, coordinate, and put all the pieces together and make them work, not the assistant coach. The assistant coach can bring the idea, just like you said, like, you know, kind of bringing like-minded people around to achieve a goal.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, bro, it's the head coach that gets the glory, and it's the head coach that gets the blame. So if we were going to blame Phil Jackson for something that fell apart in LA or Chicago or wherever it might be, we would have blamed Phil Jackson if something would have failed. We wouldn't have blamed Tex Winters. So we can't give Tex Winters the credit either. That's how I'm seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So I know you say that's Tex Winters, but to me, nobody would ever mention Tex Winters ever if the Bulls or the Lakers ever lost. No one's ever going to bring his name up.
They brought his name up in The Last Dance.
Come on, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, bro.
You mean the documentary 20 years after the fact?
I mean, that happens, though. That happens. Some people get
forgotten,
I'm saying, bro. Though, but he got remembered, though. But he got remembered, man. Shout out to him. It's like Bill Walsh. Almost 80% of NFL offenses is predicated off what he designed and created. Andy Reid gets the credit, but Andy Reid gets the credit.
Was a head coach.
He was.
Tex Winters was not. So, like, I would challenge you to make that comparison with another assistant that people know him. Like, nobody know assistant coaches, bro.
No.
Like, regardless of who brought the idea, it's the head coach. It's the head coach, bro. It's the manager. It's the CEO. It's the boss. It's the insert another powerful name or whatever.
Yeah, he been an assistant coach for a long time, though. And he passed away, though. So rest in peace, Tex Winter, though. But yeah, bro.
Has he ever been a head coach?
Yeah, college, though.
So he was able to come up with the system, but he could never successfully implement it himself.
I mean, he played in college. He just didn't implement it in the pros.
And which national championship team did he coach again?
None.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Larry Brown did though.
Larry
Brown. Let's slide that in there.
You know what? I'll give you that, man. I only have the energy.
But man, I'm gonna wrap this thing, man. But hey, for the homie Rod, you know he always leave us a quote, man. But we talked about that system, man. So I'm gonna leave a quote tied to the system, man. Short and sweet. A good system shortens the road to the goal.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Bro, I do that every week. Matter of fact, I record our pod from our office, and T and Rod will tell you, I either working on systems before we record or after we record, depending on how the day goes, bro. I'm in the office right now. You're right.
Oh, yes, the first of the month. Whoa, yeah, you got work to do.
Yeah. But because I've been building good systems over the course of the years, it's actually not anymore.
Shorten that road.
You already know Hell Week, you know me about Hell Week. First week of the month is Hell Week. But it hasn't really been like that this year, bro.
See,
it is a little more business. I mean, it's a little more busy during, first week of the month, but it has not been nearly as bad.
For sure.
Because I just been these Sundays, bro. These Sundays I come in and, build a little bit here, a little bit there. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. I just build. And then one day you look up and like, we got a solution for everything. We got a playbook this thick and we ready to go. And that's kind of how we are. I'm still working on the playbook. I'm always tweaking. But yeah, Hell Week is almost a thing of the, you know what? I don't even want to say it out loud because then something crazy going to happen. But
I'm knocking on wood.
Yeah. But now, we're not going to call it Hell Week. We're going to call it Hellish Week. How about that? That's a slight downgrade. You know what I'm saying? It's Hellish Week. It's ish.
There it is, man. So everybody, if you having a crazy week, beginning of the week, middle of the week, end of the week, get you some good systems so you can shorten that road to that goal. Facts. You can always gonna get better.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So with that energy, you already know, man, I got 3 words. Kill the music!